Okay, the phrase I couldn't find in my old mind was extent of condition, extent of cause. If Vermont Yankee would have did that um, evaluation, kind of evaluation, professional evaluation, and they were truthful, they would have discovered the nature of the problem um, and stuff. And so there's that phrase. I'm going to go over some new stuff. See, I contend that from I did a search on NRC Adams from 8/01 2001 to 11/25 2003 compared to 8/01 2009 to 11/25 2011. I found 8 LERs in the 2001-2003 period and 23 LERs on the 2009 to 2011 period. That's a 300% increase in BWR safety relief valve license event reports for the same time, same length of period. So, this is how Peach Bottom answered me in my 2.206. Peach Bottom Peach Bottom PRB denied the request for immediate action because there was no immediate safety concern to the plant or to the health and safety of the public. The NRC reviewed the license evaluation. Did I see that evaluation? No. Action related to this matter included that the 3-ADS-SRV-71B degraded seal condition was not caused by improper maintenance practices. How is that so? Also, the trend did not indicate a potential degradation to the same seal material had been used in PBS 2 and 3 for the last 23 with no failures. The facts support the conclusion that the failure of the ADS-71B threaded seal was not a common mode failure or age-related failure, but was isolated to the particular seal installed in November 2010. All right, so this is a project manager that's saying this. This is a he's in charge of a number of plants, including Peach Bottom and stuff like that. Now I'm going to tell you the facts. They have no same material failure has been used at PAPS Unit 2 or 3 for the last 25 years. Well, they've used an assortment of different materials at the plant, and that's what I mean. They just take a sliver of information and they expound on that, and there's very little facts behind it. And stuff, and so in and around, they had a terrible accident in about 2003 with multiple SRVs failing on the poor guys at the plant, and in and around that period, they initially had asbestos, Teflon type of material as these seals and diaphragms. And because it was a threat to human health, they shifted from silicon in and around 2003 they shifted from this asbestos stuff to silicon stuff. And we're not sure. It doesn't say when they shifted from the silicon to the Buna-n material and stuff. We have no idea when they shifted from it. So, also the trend did not indicate a potential degradation in the same seal material had been used. See, that's material inaccurate. That's completely inaccurate. Used at PBS for the last 20 years with no failures. There might have not been no failures. Well, we don't know, but it's not the same. It's not the same material. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of materials. Ending with Buna-n. And why are they shifting around? How this is a the actuators have been around for a long time, and why dancing around with all these materials for the threaded seal gaskets or O-rings or what have you and stuff, and that bothers me. And okay, so and I'm going to tell you how Vermont Yankee handles it. Okay, so this is the last inspection. We just found this. This is when I was first said in words. However, energy evaluation of the seal material incorrectly concluded the seal material was defective and a new Buna-n seal was installed. Energy performed a subsequent evaluation of the seal material and determined the material was Buna-n, not defective, and the failure of the material was due to exceeding the thermal rating 225 degrees of Buna-n. Following the following identification that the seal material did not meet environmental conditions, Energy performed a operability determination which concluded the ADS system was operable but degraded. You know, it's, I mean, just imagine this. I mean, you know, imagine a doctor doing a brain surgery in your head, and they had all these kind of mistakes and stuff like that. How would you feel? And that's what it is. Imagine that you know, simple material leakage problem in a new seal. And they can't immediately look in the documents and immediately decide that it was a bad material, or they couldn't send it to a vendor outside, or the NRC do their own vending stuff, and they can't come up with an answer, immediate answer in 2 weeks. If they can't come up with an answer before they start up, then they shouldn't be operating the reactor. You know, if they can't figure out what kind of material led to that failure, then they shouldn't be given permission to operate a nuclear reactor because they're incompetent. And how can you, you know, this how can you depend upon these guys next time something comes up and they're going to dance around with these evaluations, these secret evaluations, and they're not going to disclose for 3 years, type of thing. And what the hell's going on in there right now that we don't know about, that they're dancing around and they know is bad and they shouldn't be doing it. So you see my problem here? So that is the problem with what's going on, and these are sliding, stinking rationales that both the Energy and the NRC use. And like I said, there's no way I can verify what you know. There's so much hidden from me with the Peach Bottom PBR Petition Review Board response to me that there's no way I can verify the accuracy of that project manager. All the rest of the crap is hidden behind the curtains and stuff like that. And there's no way that you know, if I found an inaccuracy with that Petition Review Board project manager, there's no way I can confront him with that inaccuracy. There's no way I can make him clear up his and restate that assumption he made and stuff like that. I have no power of transparency. I have no power of having the information and that's available about this sort of stuff and then enforcing truth-telling on anybody here. And so these guys can dance around with half-assed rationalizations and stupid evaluations, and nobody can say this is the truth, this is what happened, and you guys can't play around with half-truths and dishonesty. You got to tell the truth, and it's got to be immediately. That's what safety is. It's not this crap that's 3 years later. And I only got a few seconds here. I can't expound on anything else. You know, I'll be back.